the rich folk would have a banquet, they had an open court. And they would invite everybody to come to the banquet with or without an invitation. It wasn't that because they were so nice. The rich folk wanted to show off their stuff. They wanted to show off how lavish of a lifestyle that they were living. So the folks who were not invited to the immediate banquet would stand on the outside in the court talking about how beautiful the house was. They talked about how many servants they had. They talked about how the servants were dressed. They talked about how good the food looked when it went by. They talked about how good the fragrance was after the food had passed. Y'all don't hear me. And they were there to witness and to talk about what they saw. But this woman came with a different agenda. She came because she was broken. She had a contrite spirit. She came because she knew that Jesus had the answer to her dilemma. She came, the Bible said, and stood behind Jesus, crying and weeping profusely, tears falling down her face. The Bible says she fell down at Jesus' feet. She had to be crying pretty good because the Bible says she cried so much that she was able to wash the feet of Jesus. After she washed the feet of Jesus, she did not ask the butler for a towel, but she let her hair down and began to dry his feet. It wasn't enough that she washed his feet. Please listen here. She had to wash the dirt and the dirt from the road where Jesus was traveling from his feet. She was able to wash it with her tears. Then she took her hair and wiped them dry. And then she took the most precious thing that she had. She had a alabaster box of perfume, and she anointed the feet of Jesus. I come to tell you today, she gave Jesus all that she had. She was broken down, and she knew that her deliverance was right before her. And she was humble as she knew how. She was not like the Pharisee who didn't want to get close to the sinner. He would rather speak against what he saw. He didn't even have enough nerve to open up his mouth. But the Bible said he spoke within himself. He began to talk about Jesus, and he said, if this man was really a prophet, he would know who this woman is and the fact that she is a sinner. And if she is a sinner, then Jesus ought to be avoiding her. Well, I come to tell you that Jesus was more than just a prophet. He understood why the woman was there. She understood what the Pharisee thought. And he began to deal with them on both matters. He began to tell a parable about a person that was forgiven of much. I come to tell you this morning, as I usher on to my close, because when we begin to take real honest inventory of our lives, we'll realize how much we have messed up. We'll realize how much God's mercy and his grace have been extended unto us.